All right. Yeah, so my name's Nick, originally from California. Anybody else? Shh. Really? Oh, my God. Keep it down. They hate us here. They fucking hate us. Fucking hate. I know. Like, when I first moved here 11 years ago, I was telling people, like, I'm from California. Like, boo. Go back. I'm like, what the hell? What's all this animosity about? And I understand it. Now, coming from California, we are their Mexicans. We take their jobs. I didn't have any insurance when I first moved here, so if I hit one of them, they're fucked. If we're black, we fuck your white women. Carl married one of our white women. How dare him? It's just, I don't write the rules. This is what happens, I guess. There's a game I played when I was younger. I'm sure a lot of you remember this. Grade school. It's called Smear the Queer. Great game. Was a wonderful game. I was good at it too. It's wonderful. You toss a football up, you catch it, you're the queer, you go run away, a bunch of boys are chasing you, and you were smiling and giddy, and then they would tackle you, you're like, oh no, and then they dogpile you, and you're laughing. Everybody's having a good time. They're like, we can't do that anymore. It's offensive. I'm like, that's some bullshit. Because now I see it on TV. It's called football, and they make so much money, and I'm like, come on, that's some bullshit. How dare you guys? I don't know. Women, I know what it feels like to be one of you at a bar, because I accidentally went to a gay bar once in Sacramento. Accident. No, I was there for like 30 seconds. I get tapped on the shoulder. Hi. Hello. You're new. Yeah, first time. What's your name, sweetheart? It's Nick. I'm Rick. Of course it is. Well, nice to meet you. You want a drink, hon? Yeah, I'll flirt with Rick for 10 minutes. Absolutely. A free drink? Absolutely. So I get to know Rick. I go to the back bar. Another man buys me a drink. I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. Right? So the very next night, I go back there and I'm totally peacock. I've got short shorts on, cowboy boots, a midriff shirt. I'm like, fucking. It's Britney, bitch. I had it all ready. I got 9 free drinks and 2 kisses. It was totally worth it. It was fucking awesome. I know a lot of you are probably looking at me and you recognize me. Yes, I was a childhood actor. I was in 2 films and 1 play. The play was Lewis and Clark. I played Sacagawea. They put a little wig on me. And then I was also in 2 independent films from my uncle. The first one was called Tasteful Nudes. The second one, the sequel, was called Tasty Nudes. And that one was a little weird to me until I grew up. I'm like, hey, I know what you did there. That was weird. I bet you could tell by my voice alone I'm not really good around children. Case in point, fucking yesterday, Halloween, I'm at my apartment passing out some candy, and I had about 9 vodka cranberries, 1 too many. And some kid comes up, he's dressed like Spider-Man, and I see, he's up there with his dad, and I see him walking forward. I'm like, oh, here we go. So I see him walking up, and what I meant to do was like, hey, little Spider-Man, awesome costume. I bet your spider senses are tingling, saying you're about to get 3 pieces of candy. I open the door. I'm like, hey, little Spider-Man. You want some candy? You're making me tingle. You want some? I bet your spider senses are tingling me. I'm like, oh, the dad's like, what the fuck? I'm like, don't worry, they're fun size. It's okay. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have. No, it was a bad one. It's funny. Girls always think everything small is cute. Like I had all my friends and all girlfriends I've ever had, and just friends in general that are girls. I'm fucking convoluting that. Anyways, they're like, oh my God, tiny little Tabasco bottles are so cute. Oh my God, miniature cupcakes are so fucking cute. Until it comes to your dick, they're like, that's it. I'm like, listen, I'm a grower, not a shower. Stop it. I used to work at a gym, and the gym's got two really cool perks. The first one is you have access to every single person that comes in that gym. So if a lady comes in, she scans her card, I get to go, hey, Katie, 625 Cantrell Drive, apartment 244. You doing legs today? I know you are, because yesterday was shoulder day. I've been watching. It's nice. The other cool perk is you're never short an old man cock and balls in that locker room. Those motherfuckers will put on every article of clothing with the exception of their underwear. They will literally bend down and put on their socks. I'm like, put underwear first. Where the fuck am I, a Turkish bathhouse? Put on your goddamn underwear. What's happening here? What is this? And they'll do that like my granddaughter's softball game is now. What is happening? Like, I would get it if it was like a big old horse dick. I'm like, all right, well done. Carrying a hammer around. They're not. They're run-of-the-mill dicks. I'm like, yuck, I've seen that. Put it away. Ew. No. And they're always super tiny, old guys, right? No, but the antithesis of that, though, is like if you ever come across like an adolescent in a locker room, they're hiding their dick as if you're trying to steal it. They're like, they try and do the old towel trick and put the underwear on real quick. And I had a kid sit next to me one time, and I saw him drop his underwear. And the second the towel got moved, like I had to fuck with him. Like, give me that dick! And he's like, no, oh no. I found out back in college, if I drink too much, I get terrible whiskey dick. Fucking awful. I had a buddy call me one time. He's like, hey, I got whiskey dick last night. I'm like, really? How so? He's like, I was with this chick and I couldn't finish. I'm like, that's cute. That's not true whiskey dick, though. You don't have true whiskey dick until you have to use your fingers as like a dick shoehorn to get the penis inside. And you're like, don't move, don't breathe. You can't go front and back. It's just going to flop out. It was just like side to side, just the hips. Like, you have to concentrate. And then you're trying to figure out who's more embarrassed here, me or her. Clearly her, because I get to go home and lie about it. How was it? Awesome. It was great. She has to go home and tell the truth. How was it? It's like you put a wet spaghetti noodle in me and then shivered. I'm like, that's exactly what it did. That's exactly what it did. All right, I got one more for you guys before I take off. So I was with my ex-girlfriend a couple years ago, and we were hanging out with my buddy, and he was telling me about how he had his girlfriend at the time find his prostate, and it was the hardest he's ever come. And then she like just does that to me. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't need that one. She's like, he said it's the hardest he's ever come. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'll come regular. I don't need any of that fancy stuff. I'm gonna go vanilla with this one. I don't need that. So she's on me for like 3 weeks. Like, hey, can we try? I'm like, I really don't think I'm gonna like that. In fact, I know. What if there's a hangnail or something? I don't want that. I don't want it one bit. Finally, it's like 4th week goes by. She's like, I'll let you do anything you want to me. I'm like, another girl? She's like, okay. I'm like, fuck. It's like bittersweet. I'm like, okay. And I don't know how to do this. I'm like, do we light candles? How do I? And I don't know the position. Like, do I do this one? Do I do this? I have no idea how to prepare for this. So I finally settle on this one, and it's the night of, I'm like, can you just use a glove just in case something goes wrong? And she starts going for it, and I'm like, And she's like, and she tries to do the sexy voice, like, how does that feel? And I'm like, that's real good. I like this a lot. This is nice. I'm not stressed. And, you can't relax when you're here, like, hey, careful, slow. And ladies, I get it now. Like, hey. So that happens, and finally she's just going there, and she's like digging, like she's trying to find the last of the banana runts in the bottom of the bag. She's getting it. So finally, I just have to I'm like, and I just start peeing in the bed because I don't know what else to do. And she's like, wow, it's so like liquidy. I'm like, yeah, it's a different type of cum. New. All right, y'all, that's my time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.